The pullback gives support its first test, and support passes. This is Invest with Jacob. So the market continued to pull back today to test a key support level near 41.90, getting as low as 41.96 SPX before bouncing about 20 points. Does this mean that the pullback is over? We'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob. And I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, so the bounce out of there doesn't indicate that the pullback's over. It could be a B-wave bounce. Unfortunately, there's just a few different scenarios we're tracking until this market clears itself up. This has been a common theme over the last few weeks with the choppiness of the market, that we just don't have a clear path. So to illustrate our options, it's best seen in the charts, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay guys, here we are on the SPX 1 hour chart. And as I discussed yesterday, our key support levels are 41.90 first and then 41.50. So as it stands right now, being above 41.90, our ending diagonal path is still intact, and it looks like this. Okay, from our lows, we're counting our last high here as wave A, and then the pullback down here to 41.96 as B, and then wave C would target the 43.50 to 60 region. Now, Elliott Wave Theory tells us that the C wave of an ending diagonal typically targets the 1.618 extension of A and B. So let's put the fibs on here and see what that looks like. Okay, so we put it down here at the low, we track it up to the top of A, and then down to B. Okay, and right here our 1.618 extension comes in at 43.51. Now it can extend a little farther, which is why I say 43.50 to 43.60, but currently, as long as we are above 41.90, this is the path I am assuming we are in, until the market tells me otherwise. Now, can we trade this path? Yes, we can, but we won't trade it until we get the setup. And the setup is we need this bounce to continue on up back near the all-time highs, not necessarily over them. That'll be wave 1 of 3 up, okay? Or 1 of C up, sorry. Then wave 2 to come back into the 382, so we can get about 42.32. We get a pullback there. That's wave B of C, okay? And then we would trade here, we would buy at 42.32 assuming it holds, and we would buy there targeting the 43.51 target. So we can make a trade in this path. All right, the second path is the 41.50 path. If it goes down to 41.50 and holds, then you have a little different structure. Then you have a bigger diagonal that starts down here, okay? Sorry, down here, and you have 1, okay? 2, 3, okay, and then 41.50 down here. Where's it at? Right there. It was 4, and then we would target about 4,300 or so here for 5. Okay, can we trade this path? Yes, we can. If we get down to 41.50 and bounce, at that point we might look to enter a trade with 41.50 being our stop, targeting about the 4,300 region, 43.15, somewhere in that range. So we can get a trade in here. All right, if 41.50 does not hold, the third option is 41.50 breaks down and the market breaks down to around 4,000, getting the bigger pullback and correction that we've been looking for. Until we get that bigger correction, the market is going to continue this whipsaw behavior that we see right here that is just causing all kinds of headaches for traders. Because the big money, there's a lot of big money, not all big money, there's big money on the sideline that doesn't want to come into the market here near these tops when the risk reward is just way too great. They're waiting for a bigger pullback to maybe 41.90 or 41.50 to get some money in, and then we'll push it back up. Now the real money is going to come in when we get that bigger pullback through 41.50 down to 4,000 or in that range. A 200 to 300 point correction is what we're looking for here. And once we get that, that is when the big money on the sidelines will see a buying opportunity. They will start bringing the money back into the market, and the market will stabilize its trading patterns and get back into normal Elliott Wave Theory. So guys, if you want to see if we enter a trade on any of these paths that I've illustrated here, either the ABC path towards 43.60 that we're currently tracking, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 path up towards 4,300. If you want to enter those trades, when we enter those trades, you need to get in my Facebook group and then over to my Slack channel. So there's a link in the description down below for my Facebook group. Click on that link, join my Facebook group. You'll find Slack in there. It's just a chat channel. It's free. Okay, get in the Slack group. I give you real-time market updates as the market is trading. I give you our buys, our sells, what we're buying, what prices, what they cost, all that kind of stuff. You get it all in there. It's a great group of traders. You really like it. The only requirement, guys, everything is free. All you got to do is hit subscribe on this video. So go hit that subscribe button, get in our trading community, and let's all make some money together. All right, guys, so key takeaways for today. We're still watching 41.90, and now that we've bounced off of 41.90, we're watching this bounce to see if it gets back on a 5-wave structure up towards the all-time highs. If it does and then pulls back to 42.32 like we anticipate, this will be an excellent buying opportunity. If it doesn't and it breaks down through 41.90 and we get down to 41.50, we're looking to see if we hold 41.50 and see if that's going to be a buying opportunity for us headed back up towards 4,300 before a bigger pullback. All right, all three paths lead to a bigger pullback. Okay, whether we go A, B, C at the top of C, big pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the top of 5, big pullback. Or just straight down from here, big pullback. So the big correction is coming. There's 200 to 300 points, as I've been saying consistently. But from where is the question? And until we either break support zones or bounce off of them and create structures that make sense, we're still waiting to know. All right, guys, so that is the market update for today. Happy trading. I will talk to you next week.